I'm clearly ready.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex.
And I'm Ben.
And this is Married with Dragons.
Very excited for tonight. It's going to be a bit of fun.
So we're doing something a little bit different this week. We thought we'd do a complete AI dungeon on
stream.
Episode, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we talk a lot about, obviously Dungeons and Dragons and tips and tricks for playing the game. And we thought we'd try something a little bit left field tonight. A little bit different.
Yeah.
Maybe you're out there and you really want to play Dungeons and Dragons, but maybe you don't have anyone to play with, or maybe you want to get a really terrible idea of what Dungeons and Dragons is like, because I guarantee you this is going to be real funky.
Or if there's any players out there that want to get it. We're picking up our own audio.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, there we go.
Technical
I could
difficulties
hear through the headset. I was like, what is that noise? Yeah, so for any D&D players or DMs that even want to get a kick out of something hilarious.
Yes, it is. It's a bit of fun. It's certainly nothing. I mean, you can try and take it seriously, but the AI Dungeon Master is probably going to throw a few curveballs your way. So it's best to just take a lighthearted approach. So basically, the way we're going to do things tonight, we're going to create a character together. I've got my trusty little AI Dungeon Master here, locked and loaded and ready to go.
And we're going to go through the story it gives us together.
Absolutely, we're going to have a bit of an adventure.
Yeah.
It's, we'll see, what the computer brain can come up with compared to the human brain of normal Dungeons and Dragons. So, it's a little bit different to our normal format, but, we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
The quote-unquote adventure that we're going on tonight is going to take place in the world of Kadar. So it's a world of dragons, demons, and monsters. Dark creatures constantly war for the control of the land, leaving the few human kingdoms in the shadow of a dark but powerful force. By now, the kingdoms of man are fighting back, slowly assembling an army to reclaim their world. Now, first things first, we need to create a character. The most important part, are you going to be male or female? Do you know what you want to...
Let's go male.
Male? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, most important part, what's our name?
Can we go back to the name?
We'll go back to the name.
Well, I was going to say, I usually kind of find I can pick names easier when I know what I look like.
Okay. What about a race? We can be... There's only 4 options for this one. So with the AI Dungeon Master, depending on what setting you pick, so it depends on what you can choose from. So in this we've only got human, half demon, human Rakshasa, or lizard men.
I feel like either the half demon or lizard men. Lizard men.
Lizard men?
Lizard, yeah, is that how you say it?
Yeah, lizard men.
Lizard men, yeah. Half demon or lizard men.
Well, we said the word lizard men a lot, let's pick lizard men, I guess. Alright, class. So we've got Trapper, Bard, Warden. Not all of these link directly to D&D. So Trappers track and trap monsters that infest the world. I guess, yeah. Warden, Ranger, Mage, Paladin, Sorcerer, or Bard.
What do you reckon?
Oh, it's up to you. What sort of character are you feeling?
Let's go the Trapper.
Trapper, okay.
Yeah.
So we track and hunt and trap monsters that infest the world. They've learned how to use the natural animal lairs and the beast's own flaws against them.
So like a Winchester.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Whoa, maybe we're demon hunters. A lizard man, demon hunter. Okay. Starting location. Let's pick Agadori. I don't know any of these.
Sounds Japanese.
I don't know any of these locations, and the specific location is Milton. Okay. We picked everything except for a name. We need our name.
All right.
It's a lizard. What's a lizardy name? Harry.
Liz.
Okay.
Liz.
All right. I was thinking Harry because then it's like you're a lizard, Harry.
Oh. I was thinking Liz the lizard.
Okay. Liz the lizard is the full name of our character.
Okay.
All right. So let us begin. We've got to give it a minute to prep the world. But yeah, this is a dark fantasy setting. So maybe it'll be spoopy. The Emperor of Kadan has rallied his forces and has marched to the dark lands of Kadar. He has led his mighty army into battle and has pushed back the evil forces and has won control over a small swatch of the dark lands. That's sort of the world event it's going at the moment. So, you are Liz. such a mythical name. You are Liz, a male lizard man trapper in the town of Milton, in the kingdom of Agadori. You came to the town hoping to become a master builder and architect. Like your father before you. So apparently you're a construction worker.
Even though I'm a trapper.
Yes. Apparently. You are out hunting today with a friend of your father's, hoping to catch some food for the family. So
I'm an architect that catches food for the family.
Yes, you're an architect who moonlights as a hunter.
Okay.
You have been a trapper for 3 years and are happy with your job. Okay, now you're just straight up a trapper, apparently.
Okay.
You're a trapper for 3 years, but
so
you're
I'm not
happy.
an architect anymore.
Apparently not. You minored in architecture.
Okay.
But you yearn to do something more with your life.
Like architecture.
Perhaps like architecture.
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps this AI dungeon is just you building your architecture firm.
Well, that's okay. So Liz is gonna follow his father's dreams of him becoming an architect.
Okay. All right.
That's going to be the baseline of his story.
Excellent. Yeah, a master builder and architect. So you don't just design the buildings, you build them as well.
Oh, so it's a one-man job.
Apparently. It's going to be very slow.
Okay.
So, what are you doing? You've been out hunting for a couple of days?
So are we still in a jungle?
No, you're still in the town of Milton. I'm pretty sure you're in the town anyway.
I'm going to admire the buildings of Milton.
Okay. The buildings of Milton. I'm assuming this is for some architectural inspiration, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay. So you decide to stay in Milton and enjoy the simple life of a trapper. You're not an architect.
Oh my God.
Get it out of your mind. Oh wow, so fast forward. You live in Milton for 2 more years, hunting, trapping and fishing to eke out an existence for yourself. I'm getting a real sense of angst. You don't know who you are.
So I'm continuing to live as a trapper catching fish.
Yes. I honestly don't know why you apparently wanting to...
I'm not even a trapper, I'm a fisherman now.
Pretty much. You're a lizard fish man.
Okay.
You need to strive for something greater.
Well, that's what I'm doing with architecture. So, this is really hard to go from.
It's been a few years in Milton now, so you're quite familiar with Milton. Do we want to move on from Milton? Do we want to explore the world?
We're going to do our last fish and take all our fish and leave Milton.
Okay. So we take all our fish and leave
You were slamming that keyboard, my friend.
Yeah, I type quite loudly, just like I laugh quite loudly. All right, you decide to leave town. So we've taken all our fish and left. It's not a popular decision. Apparently there was a census in town as to whether or not we were allowed to leave.
There was a poll.
There was a poll. Are we allowed to leave? You are stared at with scorn wherever you go now.
Okay.
Apparently this is a very enclosed community.
We're going to slap the citizens with our fish on the way out.
Okay. You slap the citizens with fish as you leave. You raise your hands and slap the astonished citizens with a huge haul of fish. They are so shocked they can't even react. All the way. You leave the town and never return. Apparently you can't.
We finally left.
We've managed to escape this fish town enclosed community.
We are going to head to... Where do we go?
Where do we go? Well,
somewhere where the buildings are nice.
Well, the buildings were nice in Milton. I think we're getting hung up. That was our dad's dream. Our dad's dream was to become an architect. Maybe we want to trap a bigger beast than a fish. Something that can fight back. Work our way up to a demon. Because we want to be like the Winchesters, remember?
So maybe not a demon. Maybe we should stick with the aquatic species. I'm thinking maybe like a siren.
Okay, you
Or
go
like
to find a siren. You go to find a kraken. Alright, you go to find a kraken. This will end well. You decide to go to sea and find a kraken.
Oh, so we found the kraken.
There are plenty of kraken in the seas around.
I thought there's only like one kraken in the world.
Around Milton.
Also around
Milton. We can't escape Milton.
Okay.
So you're off and you've managed to find plenty of kraken in the sea around Milton, so you decide to make your home aboard a ship. So we now live at sea. We're a pirate.
Okay.
There's lots of kraken around.
I guess we pick one of them and trap it.
Okay, so you try to trap and kill a kraken. You set up a large net in the sea and you bait it with fish. I don't know what kind of kraken this is. I'm thinking it's like a very small version. You spend the next few months waiting, but no kraken appears. Well, a minute ago there was plenty.
Too many.
Well,
okay.
Now there's none. Not a very good kraken. I love we've left Milton to stop being a fisherman and we've become a fisherman again. It's in our blood. So we're currently on the boat fishing for kraken.
So we're going to do some deep dive fishing.
All right. So you dive to the bottom of the ocean. I don't know if we need scuba gear. You dive deep under the ocean and find yourself in a new world. You swim about gathering samples of ichthytic life, but you never see any kraken.
What?
I don't know where the kraken have gone.
Okay. So there was plenty of kraken and
there
now
was,
there's none.
but now there is no
they're
kraken at all.
extinct.
They're extinct. They've run away. Well, they probably found out you were coming to fish for them with a net.
Like every other sea animal in the world.
The fabled fisherman Liz.
Okay, we are going to leave the boat and find an island.
Well, we're still under the ocean.
We're going to go back to the boat.
Okay, so you go back to the boat and find an island. You swim back to the boat and tell your crew... You've got a crew
Oh,
now.
okay. I thought it was solo.
No. You've got a crew of people. You swim back to the boat and tell your crew to sail to an island and land on it. You will go to that island and gather life there.
So we're just travelling fishermen.
Apparently.
Oh my Lord.
We need to stop this vicious cycle.
Okay. We are going to leave the island. And...
We just got there.
Yeah, but there's nothing there. So we're going to leave the island and go to the pits of hell.
Okay.
Might as well go fully left wing.
You leave the island and enter hell. Are we hunting? Are we now hunting demons?
We're now going to Satan. We're going to now hunt Satan.
You find yourself on a beach on the dark continent of Kadar. To the east, you see the demon city of Iznak rising up from the darkness. So apparently there's a demon city like on the beach.
That's quite nice.
That's quite nice.
What a location.
So we've found a demon city.
Okay, we found a demon city. So we'll go, what's it called? Ignak.
Iznak.
So we are going to travel into Iznak and find the Demon Overlord.
So just going straight for the top demon.
Yeah.
No underlings.
Well, since we've got the taste of wanting to capture the Kraken, we need something that's going to be substantial.
We didn't even capture the Kraken.
Yeah, that's why we need to find something. If we got the Kraken, we'll probably be like, okay, now it's time to be an architect.
The next logical step after catching a Kraken is to become an architect.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently in a jungle now, so you travel through the jungles.
What?
And into the heart of hell itself.
Oh,
yeah. Now we're getting dark. Eventually, you come to see the massive fortress of Iznak. You march into the
We
city.
were just in Isnak.
No, you could see it from a distance.
Oh.
You've
Now we're
entered
in it.
the heart of
Okay.
hell, the massive fortress of Isnak. You march into the city and demand that the Demon Overlord appears before you.
So we're going to do something like witchcraft, like demon summoning. Okay, I will grab a bowl and get a chicken egg, some sulfur,
Egg. To
or
mix
salt.
with some salt.
And-
Are we cooking the Demon Overlord a meal? A bowl of eggs and some salt.
And as like from watching Supernatural, I will cut my hand and put some blood and summon the demon.
You cut your hand to bleed into the bowl to summon the Demon Overlord.
I don't know why I said chicken egg because I feel like eggs have something weird to do with demons.
I don't know.
There's some sort of egg out there that can summon a demon. I'm sure there is.
Okay, I mean, you're the one that was fishing for a kraken with a net, so, we'll take your word with a grain of salt. So, you grab a bowl and a chicken egg to mix with some salt. You cut your hand to bleed into the bowl to summon the demon. So apparently if you're making chicken and you bleed into it, the Demon Overlord gets summoned.
Yeah, then you just gotta... Yeah, it's how they do it on Supernatural. They do the little concoction and then
I feel like they've
Crowley
never done that
appears.
on Supernatural.
Yeah, I'll find the episode. There's plenty.
Anyway, so you grab a large bowl and cut your hand, slowly bleeding into the bowl as it begins to bleed a deep red colour.
Well,
You
that's
begin-
the colour of blood.
Hey, it's the AI dungeon. I didn't write this. You begin to remember why you came to this world in the first place.
Why did we?
To bleed into bowls, apparently.
Okay.
Alright, so we're doing this ritual.
Yeah, we are going to start speaking Latin.
Latin.
Isn't it Latin?
We'll say fantasy Latin.
Fantasy Latin.
Fantasy Latin.
And summon the demon.
What are you going to do when the demon gets summoned?
Well, we're going to have a conversation.
To speak with him. Okay, so you say, summon Demon Overlord. You shout, using the fantasy Latin language.
There we go.
You feel your head pulse with energy, and you almost instantly begin to feel sick.
I hold it together.
There
And,
you go.
and sing out to the demon. It's your boy, Liz.
It's your boy, Liz. Excellent, excellent. You hold the energy in your head and make sure that you can hear the voices of the others clearly. Okay?
Okay, so you can hear voices.
Before you begin singing out to the demon, you sing a rap song
Oh, lit.
about a zombie called. That's just how it says. You sing a rap song about a zombie called.
So Liz is Slim Shady.
Yeah, so you're rap.
Liz Shady. Wait, yeah, Liz Shady.
So you are now rapping to summon a
To summon
demon.
a demon.
So what's the zombie name?
Why are we? Where did the zombie come from?
You sing a rap song about a zombie. And
Oh.
this is obviously part of the summon
Ah.
process. Yeah.
A zombie named Rob.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're singing a rap about a zombie called Rob.
Yep.
Then what?
And then I'm gonna spit some rhymes
You spit some rhymes.
and.
Do we have any weapons if this demon appears, by the way?
What are we? What are we?
trapper.
Do we have magical abilities?
See what happens if we try.
And I'm going to dab a fireball.
And shoot a fireball.
No, dab.
Or dab a fireball.
Dab a
Sorry.
fireball.
Dab
Because
a...
we're real lit
I
right here.
forgot you're a baller now.
Yeah.
You started off as a fisherman architect, and now
So
we're
we're
a
gonna dab.
rap star.
Dab a fireball and say
We'll just see what happens.
It's your
after.
boy Liz.
And again, and say, it's your boy Liz. Excellent.
Okay.
You begin spitting some rhymes and summoning firebolts and shooting them at the Horde.
Oh.
There's a Horde now, apparently.
Okay, so we summoned a Horde.
Not just one demon. Your rhymes were so fire that you summoned a Horde. But you're shooting firebolts.
Okay.
Firebolts at them, not fireballs, apparently.
Okay, so change to firebolts. Okay, so the Horde is here.
Yes.
So
They're approaching quickly as you shoot firebolts.
ask if what's the devil's name? Is it Lucifer?
We don't know. We're just trying to summon the Demon Overlord. With no context, you walked into his city.
Okay,
cut
we're
yourself.
gonna say, "Excuse me, Demon Overlord, are you here?"
I like how you're getting polite now. You say, "Excuse me, Demon
Because
Overlord.
the time to be lit has passed.
Are you here?" You're not singing about Rob Zombie anymore.
No.
Okay. So apparently you say, got a question for you. He's not my real name. I prefer to go by the combat title, Demon Overlord. Oh nice, I'm Liz.
It's your boy Liz.
You-
Okay.
So he's there. He's
So-
answered you.
Alright,
He,
so-
he prefers to go by his combat title, Demon Overlord. So
Okay.
that's what his friends call him.
So we're gonna say, "Hello, Demon Overlord.
Hello, Demon Overlord.
How is it?"
How is it?
Yeah.
Okay. If things go sideways, we're just going to kill him. Straight up, alright?
That's alright. We're gonna be his friend first. Maybe we can romance him. Can we romance the Demon Overlord?
So, things have taken a turn.
Okay.
The Demon Overlord says, I'm very well, thank you.
So he's polite.
He's very polite. Also, I wouldn't have been able to take control of this city without your assistance.
See, so we're now the leader.
No, he's the leader. Apparently we helped him.
Okay.
Apparently us bleeding into a bowl with a chicken egg was very important. Then you say, it's not finished yet, pointing to the buildings before you. Your time for architecture has arrived.
So we're gonna say, Demon Overlord, we need. It's not over yet. There's many. What does an architect do? There's many. Oh, what did you do? What did you do?
Oops! I clicked enter again.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you say it's not finished yet, pointing to the buildings before you. The Demon Overlord says, "Right on, right on."
What a righteous dude.
He's a righteous dude.
Alright, so we're gonna speak.
But then you say, so when are the gates going to open?
Okay, so we're gonna just pretend we didn't say that, and we're gonna
Retcon that decision.
start speaking his language. So we'll say, "Righteous, my dude."
Righteous, my dude.
It's time for the real leader to step up, and it's me, your boy Liz.
To step up.
There's many
And
buildings to be
it's
built.
me, your boy Liz. Are we doing anything to the demon? Like, are we just literally saying that we're now the leader, or are we actually
We're
doing...
going to say we are now the leader.
Okay.
See what he says.
We're taking a very peaceful route, apparently.
Yeah, well, we
Not-
just
not one for
apparently we took
combat.
over the city, so
What? The demon says, sounding unsure. I'm loyal to the Emperor of Kadan, not some insignificant human. We're actually a lizard man. It's
We're a
quite
lizard.
racist of him to get that wrong.
so we will then shoot a fireball at him.
Of course, you shoot a fireball at the Demon Overlord. Because he's not playing ball anymore.
No.
You've got to show him your stern hand.
Yeah.
Hell no, you're not my leader. The only true leader is the Demon Overlord.
And that is us.
No, that's what they said.
No, but we're going to say
Oh.
the Demon Overlord is now Liz.
I am the Demon Overlord. Right. The Demon Overlord laughs and strides away, looking for somewhere to restart his war.
Okay, we're going to kill the Demon Overlord.
Okay. You kill the Demon Overlord. Then what?
And then we're going to take over the city. Oh, we've already taken over the city.
No, he's got the city.
Oh.
You helped him take over the city.
We're going to take over the city and build a university for architecture.
You build a university for architecture. You rush forward and swing your blade. We do have a blade, apparently.
Oh.
Slashing the Demon Overlord in two. One swing.
Yeah.
Cut in
done.
two. You stab him repeatedly as his body hits the floor.
Oh, that's a bit
Yeah,
psychotic.
you've got issues. You stand above his corpse as he begins to regenerate.
Oh, we're going to crisp him up. So we're going to cook him.
Okay, so you cook the Demon Overlord. In the same bowl you used your chicken egg. You grab the Demon Overlord's head and smash it into a wall repeatedly.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but alright.
You break through the forces of the regeneration flesh and use your sword to repeatedly stab the Demon Lord until he's a bloody mess. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've killed the Demon Overlord and you're still in the City of Demons.
So, we're still in the City of Demons.
Yes. I don't know if the Hordes are evil or good at this point. They were at one point after you and then they weren't.
We're going to take the throne.
You take the throne. Where are you taking it?
Well, I'm not taking it anywhere. I'm going to sit on it.
You take the throne. You laugh as you take the throne, grabbing a bottle of mead. Apparently there's some beer.
Oh, okay. So I'm having a drink.
You down the whole thing in one gulp. Badass move. Looks cool. Looks cool.
We're going to yell out shots.
Okay. You yell out shots to
So we're going to party now that we've
the
taken the
other
throne.
demons come and party with you to celebrate the new Overlord. You hear the roar of a wounded dragon.
Oh, so there's a dragon now.
The scent of blood and death fills your nostrils, and you excitedly start banging your head into the wall.
What?
Yes!
So we're going like full psycho.
Then, as you are excitedly banging your head into the wall, you yell, "Yes, woohoo!"
Is a dragon like our pet?
I don't think so.
Okay,
It just says you hear the roar of a wounded... I don't know what wounded the dragon.
Oh, is the dragon wounded?
Yeah, you hear the roar of a wounded
we're going to heal
dragon.
the dragon.
You heal the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, you heal the wounded dragon. You're like full like barbarian now. The dragon looks at you and lets out a roar of pain. Shh, you say. Shh, shh. You say, "I'll heal you." You concentrate your magical energy and heal the wound.
We are now going to... The dragon is now our pet.
Okay.
We will trap the dragon, and the dragon will now become our steed.
And ride it away. Where are we riding it?
To the beach.
To the beach. I've had enough of hell. We're going to go for
we're going to retire now.
Yeah, we're going to go retire by the beach. You grab the dragon's wings and begin walking away from the battle. There's a battle.
Oh, so are we like holding hands?
We kind of, I guess. And then without actually riding, soon you find yourself at the beach.
Oh.
So you're just strolling along,
Okay.
holding hands with the dragon.
Oh, that's quite
It's quite cute.
quite sweet.
Yeah. So you're at the beach with your dragon. What are you doing at the beach with your dragon?
We're going to play volleyball
You're going to play volleyball with the dragon or with
Yeah.
other people?
with the dragon. We don't want other people around us
With
because we're now the Demon Overlord and the dragon.
yeah, but I mean, you were probably the Demon Overlord in that one city.
We're
Like
still,
you don't.
we're still the demon. Yeah, but if the mayor leaves a town to do some business, he's still the mayor, isn't he?
It's hell. I don't think they're going to have a huge, like political system there.
Well, we enforced a political system.
Okay, so you play volleyball with the dragon. Yes, yes, you say, running along the beach with the dragon flying above you, catching the ball before passing it on. This is what we're really good at, isn't it?
So now we've dreamt of being an architect. So now we're going to dream of being a pro volleyball team.
So we started as a fisherman.
Yeah.
Who wanted to be an architect.
No,
we then left town to become a fisherman again.
Yeah.
We then left becoming another fisherman to become the Demon Overlord of a city.
Yeah. And now we're going for pro volleyball player.
Okay, so it sounds like you're quite good at volleyball, apparently.
Okay, so we're going to enter the Olympics.
Fantasy
Olympics.
Fantasy Olympic.
As a duo team.
Oops. Olympic. Volleyball team.
Yes. Obviously.
All right. You enter the Fantasy Olympic volleyball team. You enter the kingdom of Kadan and achieve everything you set out to achieve. So apparently you won the Olympics.
Okay. I guess that's it then.
You achieve great things and are remembered in history.
Well, that's a really nice ending
to
our story.
That's excellent. That is excellent. My goodness, what a train wreck.
Oh my lord. So Liz started off as a
humble fisherman
that wanted to be an architect, but also a trapper.
Well, Liz's dad was an architect.
Yeah.
This could be a great way to write a book. You just get the story written for you.
Yeah.
So Liz's dad was an architect and a builder, a mastery architect and builder, and I think that's why we had that goal in mind, even though we were never actually an architect. We were a fisherman, basically.
Yeah, and then tried to be a trapper.
By leaving town and fishing more.
And then...
tried to fish lots of kraken out of the sea with a net.
And then took over hell by being the Demon Overlord. Stole a dragon and became a duo pro Olympic
I don't know if you
team.
Stole the dragon.
Well,
you basically
willingly.
made friends with the dragon.
So befriended a dragon and entered the Olympics as a pro duo volleyball team. And then all our dreams came true.
Yeah, such a corny ending. All your dreams came true.
Okay.
You and the dragon achieved everything you set out to achieve. You achieved great things and are remembered in history.
Oh, that's very sweet.
As the great Liz and... what's the dragon's name? And Dragon.
And Dragon.
Liz the Lizard Man and Dragon.
Yeah.
What a tale.
So this is what an example of how crazy AI Dungeon can be.
Yeah, it isn't exactly D&D per se.
Themed.
It's D&D adjacent.
Yeah.
But look, it's a good bit of fun just to mess around with. I mean, you can take it seriously. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, the AI DM doesn't exactly give you logical responses.
Yeah.
So it's much easier to have a bit of fun. Yeah, as you can see. But you know, it's if you're wanting to play do a dungeon and you don't have any friends to play D&D with, use the AI dungeon maker and see what comes of it. You might get a great story like Liz the Lizard Man.
Yes, that is true.
Pro volleyball. That was a good bit of fun. It was something a little bit different to what we normally do. My God, I written down my joke and I cannot remember what it was. I still have a joke, even though it wasn't our standard usual podcast. I guess you could say. I still have the D&D joke. We can't go away without that. All right. So, why do you need to be wary and be cautious of bards when there is mass panic going on?
Why?
Because they're known for looting.
Oh, God.
That was a good one. That was a good one. They're known for looting. They're known for looting. I like it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, no, that's good.
My God, I tell you what, my brain is actually like fried after doing that.
The AI, because it just makes you think, like, what on earth?
Trying to actually follow the story is a mission in and of itself. But yeah, something a little bit different just to break up our normal podcast. We'll be back. I think we're thinking of doing another class build.
Yeah.
Next session. God, I'm speaking like next podcast.
Next podcast, yeah.
So yeah, that'll be good fun. Talk things, all things D&D, a little bit more on the main path of D&D, I guess you could say. But did you enjoy the
it was
AI
fun.
dungeon?
It's very odd, but it was fun.
It is very odd, but I mean, what do you expect when you have a robot running a Dungeons and Dragons session for you?
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
all right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll be back next week.
Same time, same place.
Yeah.
It's been great hanging out as always.
All right, guys. See ya.
See you later.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all of your support. You can do a little bit more though.
You can.
Hit us up on our YouTube. Drop us a subscribe. Is that how the cool kids say it?
Exactly right,
Smash
mate.
that subs button.
Smash that subs button!
And you get to enjoy more Goa content.
Do it.